Not so much rust, excitement. You know, it's good to be back on the field. It's good to be part of something. I came in and I felt really good, energized. I'd been anxious and chomping at the bit, so it was good for me to get my feet wet.
For sure. And what did you make of your overall contribution? Certainly able to cause a little bit of danger up there.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've come off the bench. I've learned how to do that. Majority of my time in Mexico, it's how I made a name for myself. So it's, using that experience and more than anything, just trying to help out any way I could. In that moment, certain things that I did, it was just what the game was calling for. The spaces were there, and I was fortunate enough to take advantage of those spaces and fortunate enough to help my team get a point on the road against a very good team. So I'm happy about that.
For sure. What do you think it is about your game that maybe translates to coming off the bench and being able to do that, like you said, especially having had the experience in the past?
I don't know. I'm obviously an offensive player, and when you're losing, you want to create more offense. So it's kind of an all-in moment. So it's easier for an offensive player to come in those moments. You have to pretty much worry about attacking more than defending. And I've been there. I've been in those situations where you're down, where you need something, and I was fortunate enough, or it worked out for us this time.
For sure. How much did it shift the mood in the locker room to be able to get out of there? Obviously, to come through right at the very last moment, how does that maybe shift what you guys are thinking today versus if that hadn't happened?
Well, I think the way the team started isn't really indicative of the talent and the pool that we have here. We're better than that. And, those kind of performances, those gritty, grinding out performances are what good teams do, even when they're not playing their best football. We didn't play our best football, by no means. But let's give Houston a ton of credit. In the first half, I thought they were superb. I thought their ball movement, I thought their defending, I thought the way they took advantage of our spacing, put pressure on us was very good. They're a very good team. For lapses of that game, they caused us a lot of trouble. But this is a 90-minute game, and that's what I love about football. You can be in possession maybe 80% to 20%, and that 20% is more dangerous and it does you no good. And we were effective in the second half. To be quite honest, a point was good for us. It felt like a win, but if that game went on longer for another minute or two, that would have been ours. That would have been 3 points for us.
Sure.
I guess what's it like coming home? You don't have a chance to get to a home game here in Seattle in front of CenturyLink. I know you played there before, but it's not quite.
No, it's not quite the same. No, I'm excited. I was fortunate enough to get to see the team play against Vancouver, and it's quite an atmosphere, and I'm chomping at the bit to experience it myself. We've got an amazing crowd. It's truly a home field advantage for us, and I can't wait to be part of something like that.
Herculez, vuelves al campo. ¿Qué pasaba por tu mente en el momento que estabas calentando para entrar al partido?
Bueno, sabía que por el plantel que teníamos en ese momento en la banca, que las probabilidades de que entre eran altas. Cuando entró Alex, pensé que ibas a aguantar un poco más y luego hicimos el cambio por el lateral y pues ahí supe que íbamos a aguantar el último cambio un poco más de tiempo, pues en caso que sea una lesión o algo pasa. Se me dio la oportunidad, creo que en minuto 65 iba a entrar y el balón no salía para hacer el cambio, entonces pues con mucha emoción, mucha ansia, por fin se dio, entré y tuve la suerte de que mi primer toque fue un toque positivo y mandé un buen centro que causó peligro. Yo creo que ese tipo de jugada le da vida a un equipo. Nos dio un poco de vida los momentos de Alex, los momentos individuales de Clint. En el segundo tiempo, yo creo que más que nada nos dio esa esperanza, esa confianza que sí se puede retomar el juego.
Sin duda alguna le diste un oxígeno al equipo, no solamente eso, pero te moviste muy bien en espacios. ¿Crees que tienes una química inmediata con la delantera? Porque se vio como si hubieran trabajado un montón de tiempo en el partido.
Bueno, inmediata no sé. Esa química se va a dar sobre tiempo, pero lo que sí es que este equipo intenta jugar fútbol y eso es lo que me agrada. Es un equipo que tiene idea, tiene buen manejo del balón, el buen trato se permite para tener buena oportunidad y como te digo, no siempre va a ser así, pero en los 10-11 minutos que estaban los espacios disponibles ahí, intenté aprovechar, que es lo que fue lo más importante que intenté y bueno, gracias a Dios salieron las cosas.
Cuando ves un jugador desequilibrante y joven como es Anderson, ¿qué piensas tú al respecto de un joven como él que entró y también le dio un poco de energía al equipo?
Sí, yo creo que más que nada porque hay muchos jugadores que son talentosos, que son desequilibrantes, que tienen regate, ese tipo de cosas, pero es atrevido. Tiene la confianza de que si te tiene mano a mano, él va a ganar. Y un jugador así es bastante peligroso y creo que más por nada por la mentalidad.